Today, I wanted to talk about my frustration with finding an eye doctor who can give me a correct prescription. I have been to four different optometrists, and each one has been wrong, or there's been some type of issue every time, and it's really getting on my nerves. So last year, December 19th, I had an exam with Target Optical. I've been going to Target Optical for years and I never had any problems. So I got the glasses early January, and right away I could see that there was an issue with the distance. So as I was driving, I noticed that the traffic lights, they looked a little blurry. And the same day I got the glasses, I called them. I was saying like something seems off with the distance. My old glasses seem to be clearer, but they just told me to keep wearing them. Your eyes are still used to your old glasses, so they have to adjust. So I thought that that was kind of weird, but I thought, well, okay, I'll just give it a try and see what happens. So when I got home, I did another test where I looked at a sign on my wall. The sign has large and small letters. So with my old glasses, I could see nothing was blurry. And with the new glasses, the smaller letters on that sign were blurry. And I was just like, oh boy, I can't believe this. So I called Target again a few days later. They kept saying the same thing. Oh, you just have to get used to them. And I had to keep telling them, like, no, something has to be off. I've never had this happen before. So they had me to come in for an appointment. The girl checked the prescription. Um, she said that it looks like it was made correctly. I had only worn the glasses for one day, and I had to tell her that. And so as a result, they couldn't put new lenses in because Target didn't know if my eyes adjusted to them or not. And I had to tell her again, like, something has to be wrong with the prescription because I've never had this happen before. So, in addition to the distance looking blurry, I was getting headaches. So, I thought that can't be normal. So, she did give me the option of choosing a smaller frame. She was saying that, oh, I see you have high index lenses, so that might be the issue, or maybe the frame is too large. And at first, I was going to choose a smaller frame, but then I thought that's not going to solve the issue, so I just got my money back. So I was glad to be done with it and just move on to another place. I was disappointed with my experience with Target Optical because I had gotten my glasses there for several years. I even got these there in 2018. And just to have this happen was just really frustrating. They wouldn't even allow me to see the doctor again to get re examined. So the next place I tried was Lens Crafters. I had the exam. I told them what happened with Target Optical. So I felt better. Like, okay, maybe these glasses will come out right this time. And no, that did not happen. So when I picked up the glasses from Lens Crafters, I noticed that I don't know, something seemed off, but I couldn't really put my finger on it. So I thought, well, let me just drive around and see what's going on. So as I'm driving, I noticed that whenever I turn my head to the left, something looks blurry. I was just like, no, how can this be happening again? So the same day, I called Lens Crafters and they said, well, okay, we'll schedule you an appointment so we can troubleshoot and see what's going on. After thinking about it over the weekend, I was thinking maybe I should just take these back and don't even bother with a troubleshoot or whatever. So I had went in the next day. I was going to get a refund and then I changed my mind because I really liked the frames. So then I was scheduled for another appointment to see the doctor. So that was like the following day. So the doctor examined me again and she did adjust the prescription. So one of the sales reps had curved the lens to resolve the issue. And she had said, give it a week. If it doesn't work, we can try the new prescription with a different size frame, a smaller frame. So after the sales rep curved the lens, and as I was driving, I thought it looked a little bit better. I thought it looked less blurry, but it still seemed like there was some type of weird distortion where they curved it. And then, like later on that day, it looked like it started looking blurry again. I just was like, no. So after doing some thinking, I decided I'm not going to give this a week because I don't think it's going to get better. So I returned the glasses. I got my money back. Um, yeah, and that was the end of it. Now, lens crafters, I have been to them in the past and I didn't have any issues. However, there was a one time several years ago where I did purchase a pair of glasses, and I think I changed my mind about the glasses overall because I looked at the frame and I was like, oh, I don't think I like this after all. But I also remember with those same pair of glasses from a year ago, there was an issue where I turned my head to the left and it was blurry. And I don't know what that is. Maybe there's some type of defect with the lenses they use. I don't know. But I remember back then, I took the glasses back and I remember the girl saying, oh, you just have to get used to them. And I was like, no, refund. And I got my money back. So I'm not sure what's going on with lens crafters or yeah, I have no idea what's going on with lens crafters. Okay. The third place I went to was America's Best. Now, I've never tried America's Best. I've seen all those different commercials about, oh, you get a free exam and two pairs of glasses for $69.95 or whatever. I never get two pairs of glasses because my prescription is so strong. Two pairs of glasses is pretty expensive. I decided to try an America's Best store in another city that was near me. So the exam went well. The doctor was really nice, and I just shared my frustration with her. Like, I've been to two previous places and it hasn't been right. And I showed her the prescriptions that I got from the other places, and she said, well, it didn't change that much. So she actually told me, well, your prescription is stable. So I felt better after I saw her. I was like, okay, well, maybe this will work. When the glasses arrived, the store called me to pick them up. So I put them on and I didn't notice anything was off. But a few days later, I noticed that, I don't know, I couldn't put my finger on it. Something was looking blurry. So I just kept wearing them to see, okay, what is it? So then, as I was reading a book, I realized that, okay, there's something off with the left lens. And I was just like, oh. At this point, I'm just ready to scream. So I took the glasses back, got my money back. And of course, America's Best, they did ask me, do you want to see the doctor again? I just said no. I didn't think it was going to be better. Also, I had seen a lot of reviews of people saying that the lenses popped out the glasses, the handles or the arms broke in a certain place. So I didn't want to deal with anything like that. Not only that, at the particular location that I went, I just felt like that there was this weird vibe there. I don't know what it is, like what's going on. It seemed like there were a few nice employees that seemed really helpful, but then there was one particular one that just seemed like she wanted to rush me out the store, and I'm like, no, you're not going to do that because I'm going to take my time and look at my receipt and everything, which is what I did. But I'm not dealing with America's Best ever again. The fourth place that I went to was Walmart. Now, I thought, okay, maybe Walmart can get it right because I have gotten glasses from Walmart in the past. Walmart didn't get it right this time. And it may not really be the lab's fault. I believe it's the doctor's fault. So when I first went to Walmart, I had a good experience. The young lady that worked there, she was really nice. She was really helpful. She helped me to select a frame that I really liked. So the eye doctor at Walmart told me that she's starting to see signs of a condition that affects people when they turn 40, which basically means that they have trouble seeing things up close. And I'm in my early 40s, so I thought, uh-oh, maybe she knows what she's talking about. She recommended bifocals, but she said she wasn't going to push it. So I just got single vision lenses. That's what I've always had. Because I thought, okay, I'll try those. And then if that doesn't work, then I'll try the bifocals. So the glasses were made and I picked them up. I wore them for a few days. What I noticed was that when I looked straight, everything was fine. But then if my eyes looked up or down or at different angles, or if I turned my head to look at something, my head started hurting, my eyes started hurting. I was just like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe this. Here we go again. So I saw the doctor and she didn't change the prescription. She just basically said, well, this is what you told me. The response is that you say, like, oh, this is clearer, 1 is better, 2 is better, or whatever. So that should have been a red flag for me. But as I was explaining to her the issue that I was having, like, it's fine when I look straight, but anywhere else, my head starts hurting, my eyes starts hurting. That's when she said, that's because you don't have that bifocal in there. So then she mentioned the condition. See, you're in that age range where things are like difficult to see. And I'm thinking like, well, maybe bifocals would help me, because maybe this is why I haven't had any luck at any other place that I've been to. So I was willing to try something. I was willing to just try and see if it would work. And the doctor was also mentioning how other people, I guess, were bringing the glasses back and they wanted their prescriptions changed. And she was basically making it seem like, well, there's nothing I can really do for them because they have medical conditions like diabetes, etc., that's causing damage to their eyes. So there's really nothing else I can do at that point. Glasses are not going to help that problem. That's what she was basically saying. And then she's like, well, you're not like that. You can see. So I, was asking her questions like, okay, so how do they work? How do bifocals work? And what's the difference between progressive lenses and bifocals and all of that? So she explained it, and I just thought, okay, I'll just give this a try. And then, of course, in the back of my mind, like later on, I was thinking, is this really going to work? Because it's the same prescription. She didn't change it. But, I dismissed it. So I get the second pair of glasses with the bifocals. And it's the line bifocals with the line in it. And I put them on and I can see. But it's so weird with that line there. It's distracting. I even drove home with the glasses and it was kind of weird, but I could still see as I drove. But, however, the same issue occurred where my eyes would hurt, my head was hurting. I'm like, oh, okay. This is just stupid. Like, here we go again. And so looking back, I started thinking like, maybe I don't need bifocals, like, because I have been to 4 different places and the prescription has been different at 4 different places. So this might not be right either. Maybe I don't need bifocals. And as I started to think about everything, I really started to suspect that maybe this doctor and all these other employees at this Walmart location was trying to just push the bifocals, like just trying to push something or suggest something that I didn't even need. I got my money back. I took the glasses back. It just made me angry just thinking about that. I don't like people who think they can just tell you anything and you're just supposed to believe it. But I did believe it because I really thought, well, maybe this will help since I've had so many issues. But I just don't like people who are just always plotting, they always scheming, they always trying to find some way to take advantage of you. So that's what really pissed me off about Walmart. I didn't use my insurance because I thought, is there something going on with my insurance where my insurance is using like crappy materials or something? So let me try buying a pair without using insurance. I thought it would come out better, but it didn't. And I just started thinking, if you all are doing this to somebody that's working, trying to sell something that's more expensive to get more money, then what are y'all doing to people that's on Social Security or just low income? Like, that's just trifling. So I know I will never go back to that location again. Well, I can definitely say thank God. I'm so glad that I got my money back from each one of these places. I just have never been through this before. I've never been from place to place to place to place and nothing is working. But I do thank God because I feel like He was letting me know that something wasn't right. I feel like He was like letting me know, okay, it's the prescription. He would bring that word to me. If I didn't have the guidance of the Holy Spirit while I was dealing with this, I probably would have one of these pairs of glasses, maybe still trying to wear them, still trying to keep them, and something is not right. So I'm glad that God was guiding me with this, with each one of these situations. But it's still frustrating because I don't know where to go. This has been the fourth place that I've been to and it hasn't been right. So I have no idea where to go now. So I wanted to do this video to see if there's anybody out there that's going through what I'm currently going through. I've read different reviews from years ago, but I have yet to find anything where somebody has mentioned just going to one place, then going to another place and another, and it's still not right. My prescription is not that complicated. I mean, I've had glasses since I was a child, and my prescription was always correct. So if it's anybody out there that's going through what I'm going through, like, please share this video, comment, let me know what you're going through. Because I have no idea what's going on. I don't know if it's because of the pandemic and maybe people are like rushing to like meet a certain quota or something. Like maybe they're rushing and making stuff and it's not right. But then not only that, I think some of it is just the doctors. Maybe they're greedy. Maybe the store is being greedy and just selling products that people don't need. But I just really don't understand. The glasses that I have gotten in the past from Target, I've used my insurance from work and it has not been a problem until recently. So I don't know. Is it the pandemic? I don't know. Is the eyeglass industry suffering? Because a lot of people are buying glasses online now. I tried iBuy Direct with the second lens crafter's prescription, and I think the prescription may have been too strong, and I sent the glasses back, but then they didn't want to give me my money back. I talked to 2 reps at iBuy Direct, and they were, each person said, oh, okay, you're going to get this much back, and I never got it. Had to contact the Better Business Bureau, so I finally got my money back. So now I'm a little nervous about trying one of these online places. So yeah. I have no idea what the problem is. So yeah, if you have I don't know, maybe a place that you can recommend, please help me. But I really just want to know if anybody has had the same experience that I've had. Thanks for watching.